All right, welcome back everybody. Borden 720 here with a new series. Series 4 has just arrived. It is currently the summer season, but it looks like we have something new here. This just popped up. It's called the Horizon World Cup. Time for some friendly rivalries. Take part in our Series 4 competition by completing the trial, season championships, and playground games in your favorite car to support its country of origin. Each week, playing events will count points towards your favorite manufacturer's country: France, Germany, Italy, Japan, UK, or US. Keep an eye on social media to see your progress and watch for an exciting reward car from the winning country. Nice. So looks like they're putting everybody against everybody. What you're going to want to do here is, if you want to support your country for the vehicle towards the end of the month, it looks like they're going to give out a vehicle based on the amount of points that are accumulated from the entire community. So anytime you're doing your challenges for the week, for example, your weekly challenge or your weekly events or any of these monthly challenges, do it in a car manufactured in the country that you want to support. Do that for all 4 weeks here. And it looks like those are the cars that are going to be rewarded. At least that's how I read that. I'm assuming the car you're looking at right there on the screen is going to be the reward. For example, if you're going to support Japan, you're going to get that Nissan GTR. I think that is the limited edition GTR. And then, for example, that looks like a Shelby Cobra back there at the back. So if you support, I would say look at those vehicles. If one of those vehicles is one that you want, that would be the country that you want to support. That's just my take on it. We don't know what they're going to give out until they give it out. But I would assume those 6 cars are going to be the reward cars for the manufacturers or for the countries. So, all right, so let me get back to this weekly challenge here. So anyways, here we go, guys. Series 4 looks like this month we've got the Sailing S7 and the Koenigsegg Jesko. I already own the Jesko. I can tell you by experience that car is extremely fast. So working towards that 160 points is something you're going to want to do. So let's see what we've got this week. We have the Neo EP9 and the Unicorn V2, another good car. The Unicorn is pretty fast. All right, so challenge car for the week is anything you want, guys. So looks like you're going to be able to jump into your bag of already built cars. I'm going to go ahead and just do this week in a car that I already have, and we will move on. So let me go get a paint job. I'm going to go pick a car, go get a paint job, and I will be right back. All right, I went and got my paint job. This is one of my go-to cars, and Scooby Snacks is the creator of this paint job. This is a Borderlands themed paint job. It is for Mad Moxie from the Borderlands series. We're going to go ahead and give that a quick like. So this is it. It is a pretty cool color scheme. This is one of my favorite driving vehicles. The balance between speed and handling is pretty amazing. So creator Scooby Snacks and description Borderlands. And that's the Mox GTR 17. All right, guys, so let's get to it. Let's go see what this week's challenges are for. So again, our first challenge is almost always the same. It's just own and drive. So that should pop it up right here for us. There it is. Chapter 2 is going to be maintain high speed through the corners and win a road circuit race event with your chosen car. and we're going to go find us a circuit. That's going to be the one here. You can see the logo is different. It has a track, you know, laps, and this one is a point to point. So that is not what we want. We want us a circuit event. So I'm just going to grab this one right here. This looks pretty easy. So let's go ahead and get this one, and we're going to get this win and get it out of the way. All right, we are here inside the race. I just like to reiterate this each week for any new subscribers and new viewers. If you're having trouble winning these races, just make sure to go in and set your Drivetrain difficulty. Wherever that is set is going to make it easier or harder. So don't forget to do that if you're having trouble winning these races. So let's go. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get this race out of the way, and once I do, we'll see what Chapter 3 is. As always, when this weekly challenge is over, when I get done with all these challenges, I will go into the garage and I'm going to go ahead and release and show you guys the build on this particular vehicle. That way if you need this car for a build, you'll be able to get it, make any adjustments that will help you. So let me finish this up and I will be right back. Alright, and so let's see. Winning a dirt scramble race event in your chosen car. Okay, so this car does do pretty well in the dirt, so we're going to go ahead and find us a dirt scramble. And there's a scramble right there. Alright, so we are in the dirt scramble here. So I'm going to go ahead and get this win and get it out of the way. Be right back. Alright, there it is. Dirt event out of the way. So Chapter 4 is cross country. Now this car is not great for cross country. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if it will let me switch vehicles in the middle of the weekly challenge. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to an off-road vehicle that I have and see if it completes it. And that way you guys will know. You can switch it up if you need to based on the vehicles you have. Alright, so I have switched over to my trusty Jeep Trailcat, one of my very favorite off-road cross-country vehicles. I'm currently on Chapter 4 for the week. And it says, take your chosen car on an ultimate test and win any cross-country event. So if this doesn't complete it, I'll have to switch back to the 2017 GTR and see how I can do on a cross-country with that guy. Alright, we just finished that Chapter 4 in a separate vehicle. So let's go ahead and see. It did complete it. So if you're having troubles with any of those three, either the road race, the dirt race, or the cross country, you are able to switch to a different vehicle for the completion. If you want the tune for this Jeep, I do have that up on my page. Feel free to go grab that. It is a good cross-country off-road build. But this week's challenge build that I was going to show you is for the 2017 Nissan GT R. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in the garage right here and get in that car and show you the build. Alright, we are here in the garage, guys. So as always with every week and every video that I put up, if anything in these videos helped you, please hit that like button. That's what I take as a big thank you from you guys. It tells me that my time is worth it and these videos are actually doing something. The other thing is, if you want to follow my series, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you every week. I do post more than just these weekly builds. I also post any tutorials on any videos that may have tough weekly challenges, or if anybody may send me a message with something they need help with, just let me know. Let me know what you guys need. So anyways, without further ado, here we go. We're in the 2017 Nissan GT R35. So I'm going to show you the build for this guy. let's see here. So we start with the conversions here. I do have the all-wheel drive setup on this. That is the stock setup. As far as engine goes, there's no engine swap for this vehicle, just drivetrain. Downforce, I do have the rear downforce on that. I've got the Forza Horizon 5 race wing. Front downforce, same thing. This car has rally tires installed. It has the widest front tires and the widest rear tires. As for the rims, we have the sport rims. These are the Profile 5s installed. As far as rim size, that is going to be original size and original size. Widening on the front is stock. Widening on the rear is at stock. Drivetrain, we have the stock differential. We have the stock driveline. And we have the stock transmission. Brake package, we do have the race brakes on there. Suspension, we've got the race suspension. We have a front roll bar, race front roll bar. The rear roll bar is also the race roll bar, upgraded on both of those. We have increased the chassis reinforcement. And as far as weight reduction, we went with stage 1. Engine parts, we have the race air filter. We have the racing fuel system. Stage 1 on the ignition. Stage 2 on the race exhaust. Stage 1 on the camshaft. Stage 3 on the valves. As the engine block, we've got stage 2. Pistons, stage 2. Turbo, stage 2. Intercooler, stage 2. Oil and cooling, stage 1. And flywheel, stage 2. If any part of this video is going too fast, just remember you can pause this at any time. Just pause the video so you can see what's going on, or you can slow it down. So that is the parts on the car. And as far as the tune, our tire pressures are set at 26 front and rear, gearing with a final drive 349, first gear 415, 269, 190, 140, 109, 87, and 70 for the gear ratios. Alignment is at negative 2.0 camber in the front and negative 2.0 in the rear, with a toe of 0.0 front and rear and a caster angle of 4.0. My roll bar stiffness is 28 in the front and 29 in the rear. Spring rates 518 in the front, 500 in the rear, with a ride height of 5.7 and 5.5. Dampening, we have 3.7 in the front, 3.5 in the rear, with a bump stiffness of 4.6 and 4.4 for the rear. Aerodynamics, we went full downforce. That's going to give you better handling, with a 567 and a 562. If this car handles too good for you, just turn that down and you will get a little bit more top end speed out of the car. Brake balance 60% towards the front with a pressure of 90%. And then differential settings are acceleration 75 and deceleration 65 for the front differential. And then acceleration at 80%, deceleration at 65%. That's for the rear differential. And then a center balance of 67. That's going to give you a little bit more rear wheel drive, which is going to make the car a little bit drifty. When you're racing on the dirt, it's going to drift around the corners naturally. If that kicks out too much on you and it's too loose, just lower that down to maybe 62 or 60, or just keep going. 50-50 is pretty balanced. I don't like it. It doesn't turn as well. So I am going to leave mine at 67. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I appreciate all of the regular viewers that come back every week and watch my videos. I'm going to keep doing it as long as I keep getting the views. If you have anybody that plays with you and races with you, let them know about the channel. I'm starting to get quite a few builds up. They're all decent builds, and they're all available for you to copy and make any changes so that you can race the car the way you like the car to drive. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate everything. Hit that like button for me again, and if this series, if you like this series, hit that subscribe button and give me a follow. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next week, and we'll go see what the rest of the weekly challenges are. See if I have anything else I can make for you this week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.